Right? All right. So la majorité des Israélites school of universal practical knowledge and the commanded general, right? ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Right? This is the Sabbath service. Right? ISUPK established the 1 West of New York that the commanded general teaching truth since 1969 that the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, and child are true biblical Jews, true biblical Israelites of the Bible and the people here on the planet, and the culture of the Bible is ours. All right, and this is part of our culture as well. The Sabbath service, right? Where we basically go over the same historical records, which is the Bible, and go over in our native tongue, which is Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, or what we call Lashon Kodash, and then in English. All right, and with that, we start this. All right, this is peace and officer, as well, peace and officer. All right, what do you want to push us? What's that? All right, so
La Yashala, which means the Israel.
So, right. What do you want about Shaggy? So, Lapanya, which means the rise and face the east. Right? Yeah. Right? 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 Lapanya, which means the rise and face the east, which means the turn. The last word in Hebrew.
Abanawa,
Shamashamai,
Dash,
Ya,
Shamka, Yahweh, Laka, Maha, Matazaka, Aya, Aisha, Maratisa, Kawa, Aya, Shamaya, Natan, Nawa, Nakam, Ka, Yawam, Salamna, Kabawatna, Salamna, Kabawatna, Balaha, Nag, Saiwan, Abal, Shino, Mayon, Ra, Ya, Ka, Malaka, Al, Para, Lonim, Aman.
The English will just say what's our Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, kingdom come, will be done, in earth, as in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
In Hebrew,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahushai, Akashah, Tanau, Maruo, Mata, Sorry, Ephraim, Matthew, Wa, Mal, Hashem, Hashem Yahushai, Tabanama.
English will be this one was
Lord,
name of Yahushua.
please give us a power.
Or the heat.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
For
To cleanse the lepers.
to raise the dead.
To raise the dead.
For against the clean
Or
spirits.
against unclean spirits.
To
Cast them out.
name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you. So be it.
The better translation in Hebrew.
Yahweh,
Hashem.
Hashem,
Shai.
Yahushai,
Now.
Nawa, Shala, Ayat, Safari, Hashem, Yehoshai, Tawarama.
English of the said was Lord.
Lord,
Name of Yahushua. Bless us.
Bless us.
Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Name of Yahushua.
Name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Ashar.
Ashar.
Yani.
Ayani.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hari.
Yani.
Yeah.
Sorry.
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 Ayy.
Yani.
How.
How.
Isha.
Isha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Ratis.
Ratas.
Al-Thun.
Al-Thun.
Mawat.
Mawat.
Dalka.
Alka.
Alinawam.
Alinawam.
Shmar.
Shamarka.
Now.
Na.
Ha.
Ha.
Nawam.
Nawam.
Laha. Yeshun.
Yeshun.
Shuma.
Shama.
Shala.
Shala.
How.
How.
Shmar.
Shamarka.
How.
How.
Zalka.
Zalka.
Ya.
Ya.
Yinka.
Yanka.
Wamam.
Mom.
Shmash.
Shamash.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Oriya.
Ria.
Aliyam.
Ya.
How.
How.
Shmar.
Shamarka.
Ara.
Right.
Shema.
Shama.
Fash.
Ashpanash.
How.
How.
Shema.
Shama.
Kaza.
Sa.
Bohaka.
Wow.
Ayik.
Aida.
Ayik.
Aida.
Ulam.
Aliyam.
The English of the said was I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my hands
to the hill.
unto the hills.
Which cometh my hand.
Whence cometh my help?
I have come from the Most
My
High.
help cometh from the Most High,
We never know that
which made heaven and earth. Will not suffer it to be moved. That keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Go.
Behold,
The day he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel,
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Most High is thy keeper.
Most High is thy keeper.
Most High is thy shade.
Most High is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day.
sun shall not smite thee by
Nor
day,
the moon by
nor
night.
the moon by night.
Most High shall
The
preserve
Most High shall preserve
thee.
thee
All evil
from all evil.
shall preserve thy
Shall
soul.
preserve thy soul.
Most High shall preserve thy going out
Most High shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming in
This time
from
forth,
this time forth
even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalm 53 in Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Alamaya Laka.
Agamaka.
Alamaya.
Ajaparash.
Amishpa.
Anishpa.
Alayana.
Aikanana.
Oh, Yabeka.
Yabaka.
Amayawad.
One.
Maishanaka.
Shamai.
Jawa.
Jawa.
Ash.
Ash.
Alamaka.
Amaka.
Ayriwa.
Ironwa.
Sawad.
So what?
Ya.
Yeah.
Laya Hai.
I.
Sawa.
There's a war.
Ad. Bawanika.
I. Sawanaka.
Wawa.
Awa.
Wawa.
Kawa.
Walakakidan.
Tamadam.
Lawi.
Dawi.
Ba'a. Zakat.
Ka.
Shami Shaj.
Shamshala.
Wakaya.
Ayano.
Nama Aita Sawa.
Aitazo.
Lawi Kano.
Labakano.
Anika.
Anik.
Oriya.
Maria.
Rafa.
One.
Ahli.
Ali.
Nawab.
One.
Shimai.
Shamai.
Alayub.
Hum.
Bawa
Baba.
Bahagari.
I.
Father.
Ba.
One.
One.
Aita.
Ainola.
Alasha.
Sha.
I'm a Shami.
I'm the Shami.
That's a war.
That's a war.
Namashu war.
Lamashu.
Nawa.
Wa.
Mum.
Mom.
Wa.
Wa.
Sarawat.
Why?
Manila Wat.
I know what.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
I shall have
Madi.
money.
Asiyah.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Yabi.
Yabi.
Naka'a.
Al.
Yashua.
Ashu.
Shimanu.
Asparu.
Yabi.
Ayam.
Ra.
Oh.
Wa.
Wa.
Man.
Man.
Dam.
Dam.
Tamu.
Dam.
Dam. Badayam.
Dam.
Wa.
Noah.
Ira.
Ra.
Wakasahaba.
Sahaba.
Kasabah.
Sma.
Kasamanai.
Nasamanai.
Ka. Yam.
Sayam.
Amwa.
Amwa.
Sha.
Sha.
Mawa.
Amwa.
Rasha.
Rasha.
Wa.
Anawa.
Awa.
Hawa.
Alahayam.
Hayam.
Alahaya.
Hayam.
Sayatobo.
Dama.
Agagala.
Galgala.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Kwani.
Pani.
Ka.
Pa.
Ash.
Ash.
Tabair.
Ayo. Ayo.
Lahaba.
Ah.
Wa.
Ah.
Yam.
Yum.
Ka.
An.
Dama.
Dapma.
Masair.
Ayo.
Masa.
Sa.
Fa.
Ah.
Ma'alam.
Alam.
La'a.
Ah.
Falyam.
Yum.
Malawan.
One.
Kwashu.
Washu.
Shaka.
Shaka.
How.
How.
Washu.
Washu.
Mahalwa.
Baal. Ya.
Power.
Power.
Badu.
Babu.
Dayo.
Dayo.
Ya.
Ya.
Ta.
Da.
Shaka.
Shaka.
How.
How.
Wadka.
Bat.
Aliwan.
And the one.
Alkala.
Alkaha.
Rat.
Ratis.
The English of this was keep not outside.
Keep not silence.
God.
O God.
Will not like peace.
My peace.
Be not still.
Still.
O God.
God.
Although
Although
enemies.
enemies
Get them up.
come up.
They be.
and he
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
Taken craft,
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted
and
against
consulted against
hidden ones.
and hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
let us cut them
let
off
us cut them off
for being a
from
nation.
being a nation.
The name of
In the
Israel
name of Israel
will no more.
will be no more
In remembrance.
in remembrance.
Let us consult together.
Consult together,
One consent.
one consent,
To confederate against the
confederate against the
tabernacle of Edom.
because of Edom,
And the Ishmaelites.
the Ishmaelites,
Moab.
Moab,
Habarim.
Reeves,
Baal.
Ammon,
Ammon. Amalek.
Amalek,
Philistines.
Philistine,
The inhabitants of Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre,
Assur.
Assur,
Also is joined with them.
joined with them.
The whole of the children of Lot.
Open the children of Lot,
Selah.
Selah,
You will be there.
go unto them,
Some to the Midianites.
some to the Midianites,
Selah.
to Syria,
Japan.
to Jabin,
The book of the sun.
of the sun,
Which perished at the end of
perish at the end.
the king was down for the earth.
He must not for the
Bring their nobles.
Indian nobles,
Correct.
correct,
And they.
see,
Hey.
yea,
All their princes.
all their princes,
Azabah.
as the back,
As the
and
moon.
as the loom,
Who said,
and said,
let's take to
let us
ourselves.
take to ourselves
I was of God.
houses of God
In possession.
in possession.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
Make them like the
make them
wind.
like a weed,
As the stubble before
as
the
a
wind.
struggle before the wind,
As the fire in the
as the fire burning the wood,
As the flames in the mountain
as
and
the
the fire.
flames set in the mountains and fire.
So persecute
So
them
they persecuted,
with thy tempest. Bring them up
bring them up free,
with thy
for
storm.
thy storm,
For thy face with
so
shame.
their faces will shake,
They may see thy
and they may
name.
see thy name,
O Lord.
O Lord,
They may confound
and
them.
then be confounded
Trouble
and
forever.
trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea,
They may put to
and
shame
then they put to shame
and perish.
and perish.
Then we know.
Men may know,
God.
Lord,
Say my Lord.
his name alone
Is your house.
is your house,
The most high.
the most high,
All you.
all it.
This is the ISUPK. This is a new house.
Blessed are you, how,
King of heaven and
King
earth.
of heaven and earth,
All things done.
all things living,
How?
how,
The name of Yahweh.
name of your ocean,
Listen to us now.
listen to us now,
Right now.
right now,
Send evils and
so
curses
evils and curses,
and punishment and
and
destruction
punishment and destruction,
to the heathen
to the heathen,
that speak against
speak against us,
prophets,
prophets,
teachers,
teachers,
princes,
princes,
priests,
the priests,
the Israelite
the
brothers,
Israelite
and
brothers,
the school.
and the school,
Send evils and curses
evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and
to the
destruction,
heathen.
to the heathen,
Shake loose,
shake loose,
church of the rich,
church of the rich, of Israel,
and refuse,
and refuse,
give to the school,
give to the school,
force the rich,
force their riches,
enter into thy sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary,
Send evils and
evils
curses
and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and
to
destruction,
the Edomites,
the Edomites,
and the nation,
and the nations,
and their drug
and
dealers,
the drug
the
dealers,
court system,
court
the
system,
prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
and parenthood,
all the governmental
all the
enemies,
governments of enemies,
Amalek synagogues and
Amalek
armies,
synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church,
Catholic Church, the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Islam,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan nation,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Posikomatasi,
Comitatus,
gay movement,
gay movement,
lesbian movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
because of witchcraft,
lots of Christian,
NASA space
lots of
programs,
farm programs,
Army,
army,
Navy,
navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
of the internet,
and the airways,
and the airways,
cable access channel,
cable access channels,
and the radio channel,
and the radio channels,
bring the spirit,
bring the spirit,
any of like,
many of thy people
seek to stop
that
us,
seek to stop
bring
us,
swift destruction
and swift
to
destruction,
all the heathen,
all the heathen,
stand in the way,
stand in the way,
try to stop us,
try to stop us,
broadcasting your words,
broadcasting your words,
all the planet Earth.
all the planet,
That puts all of
they
it,
use all the blades,
cause them to go to and
cause them to go to and fro,
to the earth,
to the earth,
and consume them,
and consume
let
them,
the thing shake,
the sheep,
also the thief,
house of teeth,
and the murderer,
and the mother,
the Yahweh,
the ocean,
Michael and
Michael
Gabriel,
and Gabriel,
come down with the flying
and
saucers,
the flying saucers,
and punish
punish
all the heathen,
all the heathen,
come up against us.
come against
I
us,
will speak thy
I will
words,
speak thy word,
but to be known by
all
all,
be known by all,
is the angels,
as the angels
and have done it,
have done it,
cause it to be spread
because we spread
to the
to
media,
the media,
to all the
all
whole
the
world,
whole world,
cause them to shake at the
all of
top
the sheep that I come,
the name of
in the
Yahweh,
name of the ocean,
and be always,
and you always,
so be it.
so be it.
So, if you turn, right, do you want voucher? The Shabbat needs to be seated. Alright. So we're going to continue from where we were last week. We are the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 15 and verse. Wait a minute, and verse 13. Yes, 13.
All right, beginning the reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 13 in the Hebrew. Kala, ha'a, iraka, ya Aisha, ka kaha, atha, Allah, lahakwa, rayab, asha, rayaka, nayaka, laya, hawa, wakaya, yaga, wara, atha, kama, gara, awa, asha, batha, waka, kama, la aratha, ya, kama, wa Aisha, asha, rayaka, nayaka, la Yahwa, ka asha, the Aisha wa, kana, ya Aisha, akwahala, kakwa, akatha, lakam, wala, gara, hagara, kakwatha, aiwalama, lada, ratha, yagakama, kama, kagara, ya, salakia, ya, lapana, ya, hawa, tawara, akatha, wama, shapaitha, akad, yaha, lakama, wala, gara, hagara, athakma, waya, dabara, Yahweh, Allah, Masha, La Amara, Dabara, Allah, Banaya, Yasha, Allah, Wa Amma, Radha, Allahma, Ba, Ba'akam, Allah, Rataza, Ashara, Anaya, Mabaya, Athakma, Shamaha, Wahaya, Ba'akala, Lakama, Malakama, Ha'a, Rataza, Thara, Yamawa, Tharawama, Laya, Hawa. And that is reading in the Hebrew, from the book of continuing reading in the English Salakia, the book of Numbers, chapter 13, the book of Numbers, chapter 15, and verse 13. All that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Most High. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Most High, as ye do, so he shall do. One ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Most High. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourn with you. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land, whither I bring you, that it shall be, that when ye eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up and heave offering unto the Most High. And that you are reading in English. Continue reading the Hebrew. All right, continue reading. In the Hebrew, the book of Numbers, chapter 15, from verse 20. Ra'ashayatha, Ira, Saitha Kama, Kala, Thara, Yamawa, Thara, Wama, Katha, Rawamatha, Garana, Kana, Salakya Khan, Thara, Yamawa, Atha, Mara, Ashayatha, Ira, Saitha, Yakam, Tha, Thanayawa, Laya, Layawa, Thara, Wama, Lada, Ratha, Yakam, Wakaya, the Shah, the Wa, Wala'a, the Aishawa, Atha, Kala, Mawataza, Watha, Allah, Asha, Dabara, Yahweh, Allah, Asha, Atha, Kala, Asha, Tazawa, Yahweh, Allah, Yakama, Wayada, Asha, Mana, Hayawama, Asha, Tazawa, Yahweh, Wahala, Lada, Ratha, Yakam, Wahaya, Amma, Ma'ai Yanawya, Ha'aida, Na'ai Shatha, Lasha, Gaha, Wa'ai Shawa, Kala, Ha'aida, Hara, Ban, Bakwa, Ashad, La'aila, Larayaka, Nayaka, Layahawa, Wama, Nakathawa, Wanasaikawa, Kamashapatha, Washa, Ayara, Ayama, Akad, Lakatha, Waka, Hara, Haka, Na, Aila, Kala, Aidatha, Wanaya, Yashara Allah, Wana Sailaka, Lahama, Kaya, Shaga, Hawa'a, Wa'ama, Habaya Awa, Atha, Para, Wanama, Asha, Layahawa, Waka, the Athama, Lapanaya, Yahweh, Aila, Shaga, the Thama, Wana Sailaka, Lakala, Idatha, Wanaya, Yashara Allah, Walagara, Hagar, Watha, Wakam, Kaya, Lakala, Ha'aima, Basha, Gaga, Gaha. And let it reading in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 20. Ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for an heave offering, as ye do the heave offering of the threshing floor, so shall ye heave it. Of the first of your dough ye shall give unto the Most High an heave offering into your generations. And if ye have erred, and not observed all these commandments which the Lord had spoken unto Moses, even all that the Most High commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforth among your generations, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance, without the knowledge
of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for an burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Most High, with his meat offering and his drink offering, according to the manner, and one kind of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be given him, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire, unto the Most High, and their sin offering before the Most High, for their ignorance. Verse 26. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. At the end of the reading in the English. So let's see what to continue.
No, let's touch on this barrier. So like some of the times we discuss, right? We've been lied to. This is not a boast, it's not a pips, as we said in the Caribbean, right? It's not a good thing to feel as if he's an individual. If you don't belong anyway, or if you can make decisions, you know what I mean, and think to yourself that it doesn't affect other people. We had, you know, some situations here, we're just not talking about the Trinidad here. And other places, of course, that we'll see it, right? But when men, right, or women make a choice and you don't really consider, which is every day, right? But if you understand this, you would think about that choice a little bit better, because now, when you do that now and you understand that it can really hurt you, or you understand the people that you may, you know, son, you may have some love for, right? Or maybe some affection for, whether it be the children, you understand, whether it be a spouse, whether it be a mother or father, right? Some type of personal brethren, a sister, right? If you don't understand that when I make a choice, let me say smoking, right? You're thinking that, you know what I mean, me do nobody nothing, especially men that like to smoke in public. You walk around the place, you know what I mean? There's something people can see. Now, or how you just handle your problems. So when you handle your problems now, you're going to buy some narcotics, you know what I mean? Maybe a little more food than smoking. Or you what you call it? You cuss out somebody and you really deal with them the way you're supposed to deal with them. You're not thinking about the repercussions of that, because now it's a habit, but you already have this circle back now. When it comes to when you're supposed to get dealt with a proper way, that just keep on spiraling and just keep on spreading around. So everybody now learning that when you deal with problems, this is how you want to get it off. You never go and think about what this is really, understand the outcome of this. That is not how you've been trained, because the people that rule over us, that we've been under oppression for years, this is exactly what you did. Ask the men from me before 1845, they had known about smoking marijuana. What are you going to tell them? How are we going to know that? Ask them. We had a chance to go back to that time machine or whatever and go back and ask them. Now we don't know that. Now the whole place, right? Men get locked up. Right? For how much years now? How much people get murdered? How much people get trafficked? And that's what you don't understand from that same smoking. They follow how much people that get affected from that, how wide that is spread. You never learn by really and truly. I never had to take this route. It always had, understand, a simpler, a more effective, much more effective way at dealing with my problems. Which is written right in the report. That's why it's so important to understand who he is, and he's not an individual, and you don't want to way you follow, you don't open the book from the half of the book, and you're shouldn't start from slavery, and you do nothing else beyond that. That's definitely not okay. Because that is the trap that's set up for you to continually suffer, you follow, or based on ignorance. So one day, when the man error now, you follow, the whole congregation getting a lesson to understand when you do something, right? it is affect somebody else. That is what the Most High was teaching me in the same verse. That is why we take a little pause and touch on that. It's very important to understand that you not an individual. Every race, every person, right, belong to a faction, or they belong to a tribe, they belong to a nation, a race of people on the planet. God make it that way to understand the differences in terms of what is to be done and what is not to be done, what is work and what does not work. He put the children of Israel to rule the planet, right? Because we know when we, right? Yeah, right? So when he put the children of Israel to rule, because our forefathers choose to follow what the Lord said to do. When whoever else get the choice, when against it, they decide to do something different. When Jacob and Esau was born, Jacob decided, you're going to do what God said. And Esau decided, now, me care about it. I'm going to chew him about right, I want food. You understand? I want what I want. That all kind of different things that you tell about. You telling yourself that I don't value what God given you, which is our right. So if God given you this in your hand and saying, all right, make the best use out of this, and you say, why we don't care about that? You follow? You care about them laws and you care about he, you care about she. As my own man, you don't care about them. You talking about smoking your thing and you're in business. Cussing whoever, you know, people whoever. There is a certain background to you now. Nobody know how to deal with you proper. Nobody could trust you. Nobody could work with you. You understand? You're not reasonable. Nothing like that. And just continue to spread unnecessary chaos and unnecessary problems. That is how dread it is to not understand who he is. The so-called white man knows who he is because he understands what he forefather do, and they just keep on going down that road. When he had the opportunity to choose better, he didn't choose that. You know what he wanted to do? Later on in the same Genesis, he tried to kill his brother. Lord say when you understand the thing after the father passed, and when they get released, you go want to murder your brother. Use a man who want to live, you want to unalive your brother. Use a man who want to live by the sword. You don't want to certain things you follow in a just manner. You don't want to take the time and have one star things that we can use them. One star land all over the place, one star resource. But no, you don't want to take that road. You got to come and kidnap people, president. That's the kind of use an unreasonable person. All that makes sense. Then when it comes to you now, you don't want nobody better. You don't want nobody pick up your son and your daughter from nowhere and kidnap them and do that and analyze them and open push back the way. You don't want nobody do that. You don't want nobody, understand, take what this belong to you and just live lavish on nobody else, now you suffer. You don't want that, but you want to do it to somebody else. And you think you don't even have to do that. That is the most unwise and most disgusting way of living. When so much better can be done. If you would take the time to understand what is work. So that is how important we get to, and those are the lessons that we're seeing from the initial part when we come out of Egypt, because then things that we have to learn. Because in Egypt, I'm sure that's like today the Christian church and the Muslim one of them, when I happen, you sweep it under the rug. Now the Imam didn't mean to do that, and he just fall weak. Whenever he sees the thing that does get exposed, he just fall weak. Nobody else, understand? As opposed to having a culture, if you have a culture, a strength and brothers, and before you end up in that situation, you get to understand the necessary information or the necessary advice to make a good choice, a better choice based on the circumstance. So there's nothing that they can't face that you can get some proper guidance. You got to have people that went through that before. Or if the society operating as what is work, which is the ISUPK, if you're operating on that way, then you have somebody understand that went through that many years before and now help a person along the path we are living on what is work and solution. Yeah, and that is what we understand have not been we have not get to experience that coming through understand for a number of years and seeing how it unfolds, because now everything is, I don't care about nobody. You understand? Everything is, I think I know. Everything is, you know what I mean? To hell with here, to hell with that, and with the job and all of that. And now you're not seeing the reasoning behind our infrastructure in place. So you just, wherever floats your boat now, and you just move on emotion. Whatever you feel. And then we wash, not do that in a while. That must have washed and until somebody who pass away, and somebody who gets shot because you think, you know, I go rob somebody and nobody gets none, I might get away. But now when they paralyze now, they put a staff pressure on the health system, on somebody's family, on somebody else, you follow? When a lot of other things can be done now, somebody else will then pick up that and say, well, you know, they're not seeing, and you're not coming and telling nobody. There are no programs of people showing you, okay, this is what, you understand, the error of my ways is, and then how to avoid it altogether. That would be advertised 24/7, you know, being advertised, carnival. You understand? Wine and jam and all your exposed parts of them outside because they're pushing you for just the destruction because now everybody quick fix. When you can have a real nice time, you can put all the nice things behind closed doors. And have a time with your man, sister, and have a time with your woman, Reggie. You understand? You could put on all them things and you can buy all kind of sex thing to eat off of people, all kind of nice things. All of that you could have in a private setting and enjoy yourself. You could still party with your clothes on. Because you don't understand certain things, you know what I mean? So it's not what walking your bacteria actually, what is good for you, you understand? What is that sweet thing that do you wax? If you I don't want to see my woman, you understand, just having something real pretty and thing, yeah. But certain things is for outside, certain things is for inside. When you're in children now, you have them dressing in little mini skate and them kind of, you know what I mean? All kind of different things, they can't tell the difference. So now we have people that have once that childhood trauma, and some of them have disgusting habits because all of that come true from slavery. All that time they used to make children, sleep with children and all kind of thing, mother with daughter and all kind of nastiness. The same thing they used to do in Egypt. That's why it was so important to really actually get back with culture, back in line and understand, have a penalty for this because we know this cannot continue to go on because this is what we'll see today, what we see right now. Yeah. So it's important, very important to get to think about it, really actually by seeing how the world in a real turmoil, in a real chaos. And even if you know the whole world in here, you know, if I get to affect some people going along the line, and if I get to learn, then I can pass this down to someone. And if that's become the norm, you know, the whole society is going to change. Because women just do what men like, and men just do what women like. You understand? But if you do it in a responsible way and as a leader, as a man, and a woman do it in relation and in accordance with what is really work, which is that order, right? And understanding really and truly, this is how we understand I can really actually help this relationship get stronger, or can help my community be stronger by when I operate under his, you understand, his guidance. Because I know, well, all right, not only a follow is the right thing, but also it is good because he now take on that responsibility for me now. You follow? And now I have less of a burden to take on because I'm not really and truly built to do that. I might, you know, I learned to be moody and I learned to be a certain way and I learned to be as opposed to really actually flowing in a feminine state, right? But conscientious. Feminine doesn't mean weak. Feminist means you follow that you're gentle and you're using your strengths to your full capacity. That is what feminine means as a whole. Yeah? Anything on that, Dave?
Yeah, come on, yeah, what said yeah, if I may, just like you know, that is why in the ISUPK commandant generally, we always teach that the white man is the devil, that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Just as he was mentioning, when you look at a lot of circumstances, that situation, right? Yeah, ask yourself like this: what will the devil do? That's it, right? You know, I mean, and the reason why you say it like that, and the truth is because just as Christ say, you are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. What will the devil do?
Right.
Because we learn so much of things from the oppressor, so-called white man. We see the devil talking about the oppressor, the white man. Right. Based on different situations and circumstances, as you have mentioned from before. Mm-hmm. What will the white man do in this situation?
Correct.
That might be more relatable for some people. Correct. Seeing that they mightn't really understand the law. What will the white man do? Correct. And whatever the white man will do in that situation, and everything will start to pick up from the, and in the ISUPK commandment, generally, the laws, the commandments, start to use the culture, and, start everything. Yeah, so,
right? Just to add to what you're saying, that is why the Bible says that when the son of destruction be revealed, the son of perdition in the New Testament, then people go see, as you was just now saying, what the devil will do when he put all his nasty ways on display and social media don't help him to expose this is what this man operates on, and suddenly he just say something different, but he wants that nastiness, then again to understand that is not the way to do things, to see the outcome of it. So now you can make a different push. As you say here, if you don't know exactly what to do, then you know exactly what I shouldn't do. So that is the starting point here. If anything, wherever here in this one, wherever the case is, start thinking along them lines. What are you doing? I had to try my best not to on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely making the choice to live. If it's by some kind of, you're fighting with some addiction or whatever the case is, then the ISUPK is the way to fight it. That is the way to do. You know what I mean? Have brothers and men and sisters who understand how to really work on that. Yeah. But they've been through before. We've been through before. Yeah. Move on.
Continue reading. All right, continue reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 27. Wa'amah, Napasha, Akatha, Ta'a, Bashar, Ga, Wahakwa, Raya, Baha, I, Batha, Shanatha, Laka, Arthur, Waka, Para, Hakahna, Ila, Hanapasha, Hasha, Gatha, Baka, Ta'a, Bashaka, Lapanaya, Yahawa, Lakapara, Ila, Yawa, Wanasai, Laka, Lawa, Ha'a, Iraka, Ba, Banaya, Yashar, Allah, Walagara, Hagara, Batha, Wakama, Thawa, Raha, Akatha, Yahawa, Salakia, Yaha, Lakama, La Aisha, Ashaga, Wahana, Pasha, Ashara, the Aisha, Bayada, Rama, Mana, Ha'ai, Raka, Wamana, Hagara, Atha, Yahawa, Hawa'a, Magabapa, Magapa, Wana, Karathaha, Hana, Pasha, Ha, Hawa, Makwa, Ba, Aima, Kaya, Dabara, Yahawa, Ba'ai, Wa'aitha, Mataza, Wathawa, Hapara, Hakaratha, Thakaratha, Hana, Pasha, Ha, Hawa, Aiwa, Naha, Baha, Waya, Hayawa, Banaya, Yashara, Allah, Bama, Dabara, Waya, Matazawa, Ayasha, Makwasha, Aitazaima, Wayamama, Hashabatha, Waya, Kwara, Yabawa, Athawa, Hamataza, Ayam, Athawa, Makwasha, Aitaza, Yama, Allah, Masha, Wa Allah, Amma, Rana, Wa Allah, Kalla, Ha'ai, Ha'aida. The end of the reading in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 15, from verse 27. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering, and the priest shall make an atonement for the soul soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before the Most High, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be given him. He shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in that land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Most High. And the soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he had despised the word of the Lord, and had broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off, his iniquity shall be upon him. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. At the end of the reading in the English. I continue the reading in the Hebrew, in the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 34. Waya na ya kawa athawa bama shamara kaya la'a parasha ma'a ya aisha lawa waya amara ya hawa Allah masha mawatha yawa matha ha'aya ya asha raga wama athawa ba'a manayam kala ha'ai da maka watazala ma kana wayataza ya awa athawa kala ha'aida Allah maka wataza lama kana wayara ga mawa athawa ba'aba mayam wayamatha ka asha tazawa yahawa atha asha waya amara yahawa Allah masha la amara dabar Allah wanaya yashara Allah wa amma tha alaham wa aisha wa lahma tazatha aila kanapaya barbaga dayahma lada thum wanatha nawa aila tazatha hakana pa pathayala thaka latha wahaya lakama lataza yatazatha wara aya tama athawa wa ai karatama atha kala matazawatha yahawa wa ai shayathama athama wala'a tha tawarawa akarya laba rakam wa askarya aya nayathama asha athama ainayama akarayam rahayam lama aina ai karawa wa ai shayathama aitha atha kala matazaw wathaya wa ha ya yathama kwada shaya yashama la'a lahaya kama Anaya, Yahweh, Allah, Yah, Yakama, Asherah, Awataza, Athaya, Athakama, Ma'a, Rataza, Mataza, Rayam, Lahayath, Watha, Lakam, La Allah, Hayam, Anaya, Yahweh, Allah, Hayakama. All right, the end of the reading in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 15, from verse 34. And they put him in one, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died. And the Lord commanded Moses, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Most High, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart, nor your own eyes, which ye use to go a whoring, that ye may remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto the Most High power. I am the Most High your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your power. I am the Most High your God.
Right, so and the vertic is only now again the island where, right? Look up the word frame, what it means. Right? So we have three different nouns that you can look at. Right? We have one, noun, the border or outer edges of an area or group. Two, a decorative border of hanging threads, left loose or formed into capsules or twists. Right? Use the edge, clothing, or material. You already use the adjective, right? Because, forget that. So which music was out? I'm not going to adjective to wait. I want to guess. Right? Right, the word naming an attribute of a noun, such as streetwear, right? So you put in, but basically adjective is putting meaning to something, right? So when I say I put the adjective like a mean man, you know what I mean? A sweet girl, that kind of thing. So now, here you hear what the adjective saying, fringes, not a part of the mainstream, unconventional, peripheral, or extreme. Right? Back to what it is now. When you don't do anything, look out, look in Hebrew now, when you look putting this now, and look now, when you begin to understand. And now, I mean, when to understand that from since that time, you put the left together because at the time, remember, you can imagine, you know, those say that this that wall you thought was a regular green, of course, green or something, and they now that wall mean XY, the military green or something, kind of thing. So when you put it on it now, wait now, you really get to understand it now on a bus. When a situation come up, we show you the use case for it. We say, hey, I put this here to let you know, hey, or they're not part of the ministry. Or they see this ship, they see it, that is what I'm putting on the shade, you just put it on this now on the garment. When you put on the border blue, you know, and you're thinking, you follow, and you see the things that are here to understand, so you are reminded. Like, we don't put on this every day, right? But back to the culture, you know, meant to be rocking the thing and calling, but this to separate you from everybody else. So, you know, hey, that's right? One and two, you represent me. Follow I don't move, so I don't part of the mainstream. The Egyptian and this garbage and all the shipness. When I was school, I'm on a treatment on. Then I put this in place now. Tell remember something. When all you see one another, this is a reminder, hey, operate on this kind of level because this is who I is. This is who my children, this is who my represent. Anybody looking at me good and saying, hey, who them really is, who them Israelites, nobody gets it. Yeah. That is the top tier of the planet. There's operating certain things that the Julian should be just passing it the whole world because it's sweet. Julian should be nice. So don't find yourself in that kind of situation. See, women want a try, we know exactly what to do again. Same thing you're talking about this now. Right? You know, we go and find out what's the talks on this matter. Right? To know the gravity of how it is you're supposed to deal with the situation when it comes. Right? And then say, all right, you're going to put this in place as well to teach your religion. So they understand something. Right? Everything that is not to do. Like we were just not talking about it. That things to do, things not to do. What the white man will do, we don't do that. We is not part of the mainstream or part of the culture and the structure. Right? When the white man is the son, you understand, or the oppressor, is the son of the structure. You can't operate on that. So you separate your religion, let them know it. Or they'll have extreme, but not extreme, you understand? They call it discipline and extreme ways. You will might find it extreme because or they don't participate in all the weak shit. You understand that them just do one and fall for it. We ain't doing that now. Anything on that bit?
No, last.
But we don't know. But wow. That's how I'm going to go
Can continue the reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 1. Wayakwaka, Karaka, Bana, Salakia Ban, Yatazahara Ban, Wahatha Ban, Lawaya, Wada, Thana, Wa Yaram, Banaya, Allah, Alaya, Abba, Wa Awana, Ban, Palatha, Banaya, Ra'awa, Rana, Waya, Koma, Wala, Panaya, Masha, Wa'a, Nashaya, Yasha, Yam, Maba, Naya, Yasha, Ra'ala, Kama, Yashama, Wama, Athayama, Washaya, Aya, Aida, Para, Aya, Mawa, Aida, Amashaya, Shama, Waya, Waha, Lawa, Aila, Masha, Wa Aila, Aiharan, Waya, Amma, Rawa, Allah, Hama, Rabba, Lakam, Kaya, Kala, Ha'aida, Walama, Wada, Wadashayam, Wabatha Wa, Kama, Yahawa, Wama, Dawa'ai, Thana, Sha'awa, Aila, Wagala, Yahawa, Waya, Shama'ai, Masha, Waya, Pala, Aila, Panayawa, Waya, Dabara, Allah, Baraka, Wa Allah, Kala, Aida, Tawa, Amara, Bakwara, Wayadai, Yahawa, Atha, Ashara, Lawa, Wa Atha, Haga, Dawasha, Wahakwa, Rayab, Allah, Yawa, Wa Atha, Asha, Yaba, Kara, Wawa, Yada, Rayaba, Allah, Yawa, Ayatha, Aishawa, Wakawa, Lakama, Makatha, Thawatha, Poraka, Kala, Aida, Thawa, Watha, Nawa, Bahana, Asha, Osha, Yamawa, Aila, Yahna, Watha, Ratha, Lapanya, Yahawa, Makara, Wahaya, Ayasha, Asara, Yabakara, Yahawa, Awa'a, Wakwa, Dawasha, Rabbah, Lakam, Wanaya, Lawasha, Lawaya, Salaki. Continually reading in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 1. Now Korah, the son of Isaiah, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan, and Abiram, the sons of Elad, and On, the son of Pilath, the sons of Reuben, took men, and they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon ye, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And Moses heard it. He fell upon his face, and he spake with Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his, and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do, take ye censers, Korah and all his company, and put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Most High tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi. Right? And that we didn't hit you.
It's almost Moses tell them to take too much upon it. Moses them one day, them not want to spend one day. They tell them that they tell Moses take too much upon you. In other words, Moses let them know, yeah, all out that place. Only they get too much upon all this, call it them. And as we don't think we go see. I mean, how that is not something to do. Again, under the culture, the white man is sit down, go through, he will take anything he wants and say that I you. Not so. But if you want, you understand, responsibility, what people is feel with this power. Power is really responsibility. If you want responsibility to make things, it doesn't happen for so that you want to assist, you want to help it. That is an honorable thing. But that is not the approach to take. And they don't even know it, they can do it, come on the journey and blast them little PDF and them. You all they don't understand what it is, so they try to take up, you don't want that. Do you talking about it, you don't want that, understand? You don't sincerely, you don't want it. If you really want it sincerely, you know what you'll do? You'll come and learn exactly what is to be done. The orderly way, and something that really work, and they work your way inside that function. And so that's somebody who really want to do something. That's what they want to do. That's exactly the road they would take when they want to destroy it. And they just want to feel powerful. So because self-esteem issues to follow, because if you didn't have self-esteem issues, you'd never take that much. You will wild and over the place and see and jealous. If your hand was doing something to because the idol, there's no better plenty. I didn't have to teach much people, but you're not putting yourself towards something right. So exactly what you're not doing, you will find it, make up the attraction, will come away. As they say, the trouble come fast and live slow. Yeah, so careful. Anything on that thing, I'm going to need to watch on.
Continuing reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 8. Amara, Mosha, Allah, Koraka, Shama'aiwa, Na'a, Banaya, Lawaya, Hama, Aitha, Makama, Kaya, Haba, Dayala, Allah, Haya, Yasha, Rakala, Atha, Takam, Ma'aidatha, Yasha, Rakala, Laha, Hara, Yaba, Atha, Kama, Allah, Yawa, La'ai, Bada, Atha, Aibadatha, Masha, Kana, Yahawa, Wala Aimada, La Pa Naya, Ha'ai, Daha, La Sha, Rathama, Waya, Koraba, Athaka, Wa Atha, Kala, Akayaka, Manaya, Lawaya, Athaka, Waba, Washathama, Gama, Kahana, Lakana, Atha, Wakala, Aida, Thaka, Kana, Aidayam, Aila, Yahawa, Wa'aha, Wana, Maha, Hawa'a, Kaya, Wala, Wanawa, Ailayawa, Waya Shalaka, Masha, Lakwara, Lada, Thana, Wala A, Waya, Rama, Manaya, Allah, Ya Abba, Waya, Amma, Rawa, La Na Aila, Hama Aitha, Kaya, Ha'ai, Laya, Thanawa, Ma'a, Rataza, Aibatha, Kalaba, Wada, Basha, Lahama, Yatha, Nawa, Bama, Dabara, Kaya, Tasha, Tara, Aila, Yanawa, Gama, Pasha, Thara, Apa, La'a, Allah, Arataza, Aimatha, Kalaba, Wada, Basha, Kaba, Ya'a, Tanawa, Watha, Tana, Lanawa, Nakalitha, Shada, Waka, Rama, Ayanawa, Anaya, Pa'a, Nasha, Yama, Hama, Thana, Kora, La'a, Na'ila. And then the reading in the Hebrew, continuing the reading in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 8, 16 and verse 8. And Moses said unto Korah, Hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that the most high power of Israel had separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Most High, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto him. And he had brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the sons of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the priesthood also, for which cause both thou and thy company are gathered together against the Most High. And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? And Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, we will not come up, and we will not come up. Is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us? Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of those men? We will not come up. Right. And then we reading in the English, verse 14. Continue reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 16, from verse 15 to 21. The book of Numbers, chapter 16, verses 15. Waya para lamasha ma'ada waya amara Allah Yahweh Allah Tapana Allah Mana Katham La'a Kamawara Akada Akad Mahama Nasha Athaya Wala Ara Aithai Atha Akad Mahama Waya Amara Masha Allah Baraka Athaha Wakala Aida Taka Hayawa Lapanaya Yahawa Atha Wahama Wa'aharan Makara Wakwa Kakawa Ayasha Maka Thathawa Wana Thama Aila Yamawam Watha Ratha Wahakwa Rabba Thama Lapanaya Yahawa Ayasha Maka Thathawa Kama Shayam Wama Athayama Maka Tha Wa Atha Waha Rana Ayasha Maka Thawa Waya Wahawa Ayasha Maka Thawa Waya Thanawa Ayla Yahma Asha Wayasha Yamawa Ayla Yaham Watha Waya Aima Dawa Wathaka Ahla Mawa Aida Washa Wamasha Wa'aharna Waya Wahala Ayla Yahma Koraka Atha Kala Aida Allah Pathaka Ayhala Mawa Aida Wayara Kaba Wada Yahwa I Allah Kala Aida Waya Dabara Yahwa Allah Masha wa Allah Aharan La Amma Paba Dalawa Mathawaka Aida Atha Wa'a Kala Athama Karab I. All right, and then you read in the Hebrew, in the English, the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 15. And Moses was very much wroth and said unto the Most High, Respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. And Moses said unto Korah, Be thou and all thy company before the Most High, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his censer, and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Most High power, every man his censer, 250 censers, and thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man his censer, and put in them, and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Most High appeared unto all the congregation. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. And yes, Salakia. That was the end of the reading in the English.
Anything on that?
Yeah, you know, this, as I was mentioned, you were mentioning some before, right? You know, this is an important story for the entire nation of Israel, all blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics. And it was mentioned before, some general was talking about, you know, all these are camps, right, and religions and so forth, right? They knowing the background, or as we should say, the background of how that was set up by the so-called white man, right, by white institutions, right, by following and building up their own philosophies and doctrines, and they know that the ISUPK under Commandant General, right, is the one that was anointed by the Most High to lead the nation of Israel. But now they decide now to do their own thing, and now we see it consistently. The pitfalls of these camps, the pitfalls of the churches, and watching some articles just recently, in Nigeria witnessed now the doctrines of the change. Now they start to add, they get a beard, they start to add, they can wear pants. The prophecies that I had laid up, right, expired. Yeah. Right? So, and Christianity on a whole, right? If you're watching all over the internet right now, the doctrines and philosophies that was taught and pushed for years start collapsing. You know, the prophecies never stand. Right? The only thing that remained consistent from that time till now is the ISUPK under Commandant General. You know, so now, you know, all religious organizations and institutions, whether that was, well, all was set up by the oppressor, need now to understand and see, you know, the ones that are supposed to be leading the nation of Israel primarily. But we know the agenda is to govern the planet, but all blacks, Native Indians, and Hispanics, right, here in this class today should understand that the ISUPK under Commandant General is where you're supposed to be, because all religious factions is falling apart. Right?
Right. Solid. All right. So blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I mean? Which one you can trust? If it does you, you know what I mean? If you had to go and buy a Sabbath Service, you're gonna buy one, they follow that the change and the ingredients change, the way it's look, the change and everything like that, or you're going something consistent and proven, right? Over the length of time. Everybody else, you know what I mean? Wishy-washy, everybody gets saying and doing something different. But now you're seeing a pattern of goods, you know what I mean? A pattern of things that truly that sincerely, right, is designed for the super black, Hispanic, and Native. Yeah, you can't want to flip another, you know what I mean? And this is what you want to avoid. And that is exactly what they don't want us to understand. After why, any good reason why we should follow God's. After why, if they could show, if they could go point to show me, and I drop this thing and follow, they could do that. If they could follow a list of things, here's why, and then should follow what God said is work and do. I ask for because they can take my head off a block. I thought I'm not confident that is. If they could do that. If they cannot do that, they follow. Okay. Yeah, forget it. And that is something that you've been exposed to, and I don't pushing. Pay attention to some people pushing something. What do they really want me to do? What is the agenda? When I look at it, they follow, especially if this is something I want. You don't have to push down me too much, and then I can say, let's show me what it is. That's what we do. Showing you all the way it is, they follow. We're showing you exactly what this work you follow, what it really actually if you not to take. And we'll continue doing that because nothing is supposed to change and nothing has to change. Yeah. There's always the one plan. So that, I mean, by the time ISUPK to you follow the Lord Pastor soon. You know what I mean? So whoever can make it to Texas, right? You come to wherever the school is next to you and next year, you understand? For the year we go make it, you know what I mean? You link up. And it's that exchange, you don't know. So what I get opportunity in at this time, you are in the Sabbath Service, you know what I mean? So with that, the second part of the stand.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move on to the question to get your things. So,
Layashala, which means to Israel.
So, we want to get more shot. The bad ones is the Torah. So, all right. So, upon your put on which Mr. Rise and face east, Sarge, Mr. Turn, you're going to see the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew first.
Abanaw, Bashamaya, Wadash, Aya, Shaka, Hawa, Zaka, Aya, Sha, Barataza, Awa, Aya, Shamaya, the thumb, now, the pump, the one, Salat now, what now, Salat now, what now, now, one, above, shine, my young, right, Aman.
The English will just send us our
Father, which art in heaven, be thy name, how, come, be done, in earth, as in heaven, give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Our ship, our shine, our shine, and now, the war, sorry, Matthew, Al-Kawab, Mala, Shah, Shah, so what am I?
English will be just send us, Lord.
Lord, Name of Yahushua.
Please give us the
Please give us a power.
power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the
Power to cleanse the lepers.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean
Power
spirits.
against unclean spirits. Cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua.
the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Translation in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Our
Hashem.
Hashem.
Shai.
Yahushua.
Rabbana.
Now.
Shah.
Shah. Yeah.
Barak.
Sorry. Ra.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Shai.
Yahushua.
Warama.
Tawarama.
In English, what we just said was Lord.
Lord.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel. And the school.
In the name of
In the
Yahushua.
name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Yani.
Ayani.
Alahari.
Alahari.
Ayani.
Ayam.
Ba'a.
Ba.
Sorry.
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 Ahi.
Yi.
Yahweh.
How.
Shah.
Aisha.
Yam.
Ayam.
Arat.
Aratisa. Thumb.
Moa.
Wa. Al.
Alewam.
Alawam.
Shimaraka.
Shamar.
Na.
Ana.
Wam.
Wam.
Ba'a. Shah.
Sham.
Shama.
Shama.
Shah.
Shala.
How.
How.
Shimaraka.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
How.
Zalda.
Zalka.
Ayat.
Adiyan.
Yamka.
Yamka.
Mom.
Mom.
Shmash.
Shamash.
Ah.
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 Alka.
Oriya.
Ya.
Oriya.
Ya. How.
Shimaraka.
Shamar.
Arat.
Alright.
Shma.
Shama.
Akufas.
Anaska.
Yahweh.
How.
Shma.
Shama. Ah. Al.
Ahi.
Aita.
Ahi.
Ahi.
Love.
Yum.
English.
The English.
We just said was. I looked at my neck.
I looked at my eyes.
To the head.
Unto the ears.
To my head.
Went from my head. My head from the most high.
No.
Which be heaven and earth. You will not suffer like for to be moved. You that keep it deep.
Not slumber.
And not slumber.
Go.
Behold.
Keep it Israel.
You that keep it Israel.
Slumber.
The night that slumber.
Don't sleep.
No sleep.
Both sides I keep up.
Both sides I keep.
Both sides I shake.
Both sides I shake.
What I right now.
Upon thy right hand.
Sun shall not smite
The
by
sun
day.
shall not smite thee by day.
Moon by night.
The moon by night.
Both sides shall preserve you.
Both sides shall preserve
From
you
all evil.
from all evil.
Shall preserve thy
Shall
soul.
preserve thy soul.
Both sides shall preserve thy good.
Both sides shall preserve thy
And
going
thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time
From
forth.
this time forth.
Even forever.
And even forevermore.
By the time of the Hebrew. Allah.
Alahali.
Adonai Laka.
Adam Laka.
Adonai.
Aita Karash.
Adonai Shukwa.
Aita Shukwa.
Adonai.
Aita Nana. Yabaka.
Mayawan.
Manawan.
Meshnaka.
Shinarka.
Shawa.
Shawa. Ash.
Adamaka.
Adam Laka. I will want.
So what?
So what?
So what?
So what?
Morning.
Aita Zawanaka.
Mawa.
What?
Wow.
What?
Okay, done.
I'm done.
Gawi.
Gary.
Allah.
Ah.
Ka.
Saka.
Shumeshna.
Shah.
What can ya?
I only car.
No, I get to walk.
Aita Zawa.
La Betalo.
Karwa.
Maria.
Maria.
Rafa.
What?
Ali.
Mahali.
The woman.
Wam.
Shema.
Shmai.
Yep.
Am.
Oh,
Ah.
Gary.
Gary.
Father.
Ba.
The one.
Wam.
Allah.
La.
Shah.
Shah.
I'm the Shah.
And Shabi.
That's the war.
That's a war.
I'm a show.
Yama show.
Allah.
Wa.
Mom.
Mom.
Wa.
Wa.
Salawat.
Awai.
Wanyalat.
Wa.
Salat.
Salat.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Madi.
Mali.
Siyah.
Siya.
Ra'at.
Ah.
Yabi.
Yabi.
Wa.
Wa.
Salat. Yashu.
Yashua.
Shimarwa.
Shamaru.
Ta'ib.
Yam. Yam.
Wa.
Wa.
Man.
Man.
Adam.
Dam. Tam.
Nafniya.
Dam tamwa.
Tayyamwa.
Dam tamwa. Ra.
Sahaba.
Sahaba.
Wakil Sabak.
Wasataba.
Zamanai.
Samna nai.
Ka.
Ah.
Siya.
Siya.
Wa.
Wa.
Asha.
Asha.
Wa.
Amawo.
Rash.
Washu.
Wa.
Wa.
Rawa.
Awa.
Alahayam.
Yam.
Alahaya.
Yam.
Shay. Kalwa.
Amu.
Alala.
Lala. Wash.
Fani.
Funny.
Ka.
Ash.
Wa Ayo.
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 Wakila.
Ah.
La.
Wa.
Oyam.
Yam.
Ka. Adak.
Da.
Was Iris.
Ayo.
Sa.
Sa.
Fa.
Ah.
Mahalam.
Ah.
Wala.
Ah.
Yam.
Yam.
Wala.
One.
Pashu.
Wash.
Sukta.
Ah.
Pashu.
Wash.
Lebalo.
Balo.
Ayay.
Yeah.
Lebalo.
Power.
Lebalo.
Balo.
Lebalo.
Ayo.
In the English, we just said was keep not outside.
Keep not outside.
Almost high.
Most high.
One of peace.
Like peace.
Be not still.
Be not still.
Most high.
Most high.
Follow.
Follow.
Enemy.
Enemies. Come out.
So that they think.
They are needy.
And
Lifted up their head. Taking crafty counsel. Against thy people. Consulted against. And it was. They are set. Let's cut them off. Being a nation. The name of Israel.
No more.
No more.
In
In remembrance. Consulted together.
One concept.
One concept. Confederate against the coast of Eden. The Ishmael. Moab. Azarees. Ba. Amalek. Philistines. Inhabitants of Tyre. Sir. Also. Join with them. And the children of Lot. Salah. Wanted them. And to the meanest. Syria. The shot. Persia enemy.
He came as down for you.
Came as down for you.
Make the nobles.
Their nobles.
That's correct.
Correct.
Like say,
Yeah.
all the princes.
All the princes.
Asaba.
Asaba.
Asamu.
Asalu.
Set.
Let's
take close.
take to ourselves.
House of the Most High.
House of the Most High.
In possession.
In possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Weeping like a
Weeping
baby.
like a weep.
Before
We stubborn before the wind.
the
Fight one another.
and the flames of the mountains of
The
fire.
flames that are the mountains of fire.
So close to
So
the
execute them.
with thy tempest.
Thy tempests.
Make them afraid.
Give them afraid.
Thy
Of
storm.
thy storm.
Fill their faces with
Till their
shame.
faces will shake.
They may see thy
They
name.
may see thy name.
Most High.
O Most High.
They may confound
They
them.
be confounded and troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
They may put to
Shall
shame
be put to shame
and perish.
and perish.
Then may know.
Men may know.
No.
No.
His name alone.
Name alone.
Is your house.
Is your house.
The Most High.
The Most High.
All the
All it.
This is the ISUPK that says, blessed are you, house.
Blessed are you, house.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
All things living.
All things living.
How?
How?
The name of Yahweh.
Name of the ocean.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
To the evils and
To
curses.
the evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and
To the
destruction.
heathen.
To the heathen.
And speak against us.
Speak against prophets and prophets.
Teachers.
Teachers.
Princes.
The prince.
The priests.
The priest.
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
To the evils and
To the
curses.
evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and
To
destruction.
the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
Shake loose.
Treasure.
Treasure.
The rich of
The
Israel.
rich of Israel.
Refuse to give to the school.
Refuse to give to the school.
Force the riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To enter
sanctuary.
thy sanctuary.
To the evils and
The
curses.
evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
The nations.
The nation.
And their drug
And
dealers.
the drug dealers.
Court
The court system.
prison system.
Prison system.
Planned parenthood.
Planned parenthood.
All the governments of
All the
enemies.
governments of enemies.
Catholic synagogues of the land. Catholic church.
Catholic Church.
Pope.
Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Theology.
Theology.
Militia.
Militia.
Islam.
Islam.
Urination.
Urination.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Possible metaphysics. Gay movement.
Gay movement.
Lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spa. Because of witchcraft.
Terrorist.
As a species
As
program.
a program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines. Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Of the internet.
And the area.
And the
Civil access channel.
civil access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convey the spirit.
With the spirit.
Many of my people
Many of thy people
seek to stop
seek
us.
to stop us.
Bring us to destruction.
To destruction.
To all the heathen.
All the heathen.
Stand in the way.
Stand in the way.
Try to stop us.
Trying to stop us.
Broadcast the order.
Casting your
What the planet is.
for the planet.
Lose all the place.
All the plates.
Wasn't able to
Go
control.
to and
For
fro.
the earth.
The earth.
And consume them.
Consume
And the
them.
place shake.
Plague
The
shakes.
house of the thief.
House of the
And
thief.
the murderer.
And the murder.
The house.
House.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Down with the flying saucer.
Of the flying saucers.
Punish all the heathen.
Punish all the heathen.
Come up against us.
Once against us.
How to speak thy
I will
words.
speak thy
It was to be known by all.
to be known by all.
It's the angel
As the angels
that have done it.
have done.
It was to be spread to the
All
media.
the stretch of the media.
To all the whole world.
For the whole.
It was in the
All
shade
of the shape.
that I come.
And I come.
The ocean.
Of the ocean.
You always. Be
So be it.
Stop. Right, with the visual, with the blind loins, to see the Torah. So, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, yeah.
Yehovah Hashem Yahshua Yah.
Yes, sir. Interesting, yeah. Right, that brings us to the end of the Sabbath Service for the visual. Right, give us one piece smooth with the visual Majam Shabbat. Majam, Ra, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Smith. Salud.